My child, I have seen the tears you cried when no one else noticed. I was there, in the silence, in the struggle, in the season where you were overlooked and underestimated. But hear me now, that season has come to an end. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not forsaken. I have been watching, and I have been preparing. You, my child, you have been chosen. Not by man, not by favor of flesh, not by accident or coincidence. You have been chosen by heaven, chosen to carry what your bloodline could not, chosen to build what your ancestors prayed for but never saw, chosen to rise above the limitations that have chained generations before you. I am raising you as a vessel, a carrier of wealth, a steward of divine provision, not for greed, not for vanity, but for legacy, for your family, for your children and your children's children. You ask, why me? And I answer, because you were willing to be faithful with little. When others sought shortcuts, you stood firm. When others cursed me in the drought, you still lifted your hands in worship. I saw the way you gave when you had nothing. I saw the way you trusted me when the bills outnumbered the income. I saw you break, but you did not quit. That is why you are being chosen. This mantle of wealth, it is not just money. It is wisdom. It is strategy. It is favor that opens doors man cannot shut. It is insight that breaks financial bondage. It is discernment to multiply what others squander. I am giving you keys now, keys to unlock wealth not just for yourself, but for your household. You are becoming the first in your family to break lack, the first to own what could not be owned, the first to create streams where there were only droughts. But listen closely. With this mantle comes responsibility. You will not follow the pattern of the world. You will not chase money. You will carry it. It will not control you, it will obey you, because your heart is anchored in me. There is a transfer happening, even now, a divine transfer of resources from the hands of the wicked into the hands of the righteous. And I have selected you as one of the recipients. You will build homes, you will fund visions, you will bless nations, you will establish what will outlive you. This is not the season to doubt. This is not the time to shrink. I am calling you to think bigger, to dream with me, to partner with heaven. Lift your eyes. Look beyond the bills, the debt, the scarcity. That is not your portion. Wealth is not a sin when it is in the hands of my chosen. You will use it to free others, not oppress, to bless, not boast. I will give you dreams in the night, financial ideas that come like whispers from my throne. I will align you with people of influence, divine connections that do not make sense on paper, but I will orchestrate it all. Even now, I am removing the wrong voices, the voices that tell you it's impossible, the voices that mock your vision, the voices that tried to bury what I planted. I am silencing them. Because what I have declared over you will not return void. You are entering a realm of overflow. But I say this, do not forget me when the harvest comes. Do not let your heart grow proud when the bank account grows fat. Stay at my feet. Stay in my presence. Because I am not just giving you wealth, I am making you wealth. You are becoming an answer. You are becoming a solution. You are becoming the Joseph of your generation. Misunderstood at first, rejected by some, but elevated in due time, and due time has come. The famine that tried to destroy your family line will not touch you, because I have made you a storehouse, a preserver of life. The enemy has fought you so hard because he saw this moment coming. He knew what you would become. He knew what you would carry. But he could not stop it, because my hand is on you, my word is in you, and my promise surrounds you like fire. Yet there will be resistance, but it will not prevail. Yet there will be envy, but you will rise above it. I will teach your hands to war, and your mind to prosper. I will anoint you with the oil of kings. You will walk into rooms and shift economies. You will speak, and chains of poverty will break. You will plant, and it will multiply. This is your inheritance. This is your mantle. This is your moment. You have been chosen to carry wealth, not just for yourself, but for your family, your lineage, your legacy. Do not fear the weight of this calling. I will give you the strength. Do not doubt your worthiness. I have already called you worthy. The time of lack is over. The curse is broken. The door is open. Walk through it with boldness, with humility, with faith, because I, the Lord your God, have chosen you for such a time as this. Do not let small beginnings deceive you. What I am building through you will shake foundations. What seems like a seed today is the root of a forest that will outlive your name. I am not bound by economy. I do not check earthly markets before I bless my chosen. I am the source beyond every source. I own the silver and the gold, and I place it where my will desires. The systems of this world are trembling, but you will not be shaken. While others scramble in fear, you will stand in divine strategy. I am downloading blueprints into your spirit, ideas the world has never seen, methods that will multiply, solutions that solve what money alone cannot fix. This is not about chasing status. This is about building kingdom. You will not beg to be accepted. They will seek you out, not because of your name, but because of mine. I am placing my mark upon you, not visible to the natural eye, but in the spirit. You shine like fire. The darkness has taken notice. That's why the warfare increased. That's why you faced loss, delay, betrayal. But nothing was wasted. Not one tear, not one closed door, not one silent season. Every hardship refined you. Every battle prepared you. Every disappointment redirected you. And now I am launching you forward, not gradually, suddenly. What took others 10 years, I will do for you in 1. Acceleration is coming. Favor is going ahead of you. People will ask how you did it, and you will point only to me, because no man can take credit for what I'm about to release through your life. Yes, I chose you, but I also kept you. I kept you from traps you didn't see. I shut doors that looked good but were sent to destroy. I hid you until the time was right. And now, it is time. I'm calling you out of hiding. I'm lifting your voice. I am giving you influence, not to impress but to impact. You will speak and chains will fall. You will give and generations will rise. You will build and what you build will not fall. My spirit will teach you how to manage the harvest. You will not be overwhelmed. You will not mismanage. You will not lose what I give. Because this time it's not just money, it's mantle, it's mission, it's legacy wrapped in provision. I am bringing structure to your vision, clarity to your next steps. You will know where to sow. You will know when to wait. You will know who is sent and who is not. Yes, there are some you must release. Not everyone can walk with you into this. Some hearts are not pure. Some mouths will curse what I bless. Let me prune what you are afraid to cut. Let me remove what would drain what I pour. Obedience is the gate to abundance, and trust is the key to access. I need your yes again, not just to believe in the blessing, but to believe in your role in it, to believe that you are truly chosen. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Do not apologize for the favor I put on you. You are not called to blend in. You were called to shift atmospheres, to walk with authority, to own what your family once only rented, to build what they only imagined. The cycles end with you. The debt ends with you. The fear of not enough ends with you. I am replacing survival with strategy. I am removing shame and clothing you with confidence. Heaven's kind, not prideful, but anchored. Do not despise the waiting. It carved your character. It proved your posture. Now, it qualifies you to carry what I am releasing. There are angels assigned to assist you. Even now they are clearing paths, opening opportunities, bringing what has been delayed swiftly into reach. This is not just about you. This is about generations that will never taste poverty because you said yes. This is about sons and daughters who will never know the trauma of lack because you carried the weight, because you trusted me when it didn't make sense, because you sowed when you had every reason to withhold. I am breathing on your faithfulness, and what I breathe on cannot stay the same. I am resurrecting dormant dreams. I am resurrecting buried ideas. I am bringing life to what looked dead. Expect unexpected favor. Expect supernatural provision. Expect to be sought after, not for who you are, but for what I've placed within you. And when the world sees the increase, point them back to me. That is how the blessing will continue. That is how the flow will never dry. This is a divine appointment. You are not hearing this by accident. I orchestrated this moment to confirm what you've been feeling, what your spirit has been sensing but couldn't articulate. Yes, I am raising you. Yes, I am trusting you. Yes, I am sending you. Because I have called you to carry wealth, not for fame, not for comfort, but for kingdom. And because you are willing, you will see my hand move. You will see doors fly open. You will see mountains crumble. You will see provision chase you down. This is just the beginning. Let those who have ears hear what my spirit is saying. The shaking you felt, it was not punishment. It was positioning. I was moving things, shifting you, removing the familiar so you could embrace the miraculous. You asked me for more, but more requires making room, and making room often feels like loss before it feels like gain. Trust me, you have not been emptied. You have been cleared to receive, to carry, to multiply. This wealth I am placing on your life. It is not only for your household. It is for the mission I planted in you before you were born. You have always felt the pull. Even when you tried to live like others, you couldn't. Even when you tried to settle, your spirit wrestled. Because I did not create you to be common. You carry a rare assignment to rebuild what was ruined, to restore what was lost, to become the pillar your family never had. And now I am releasing provision for the vision, not someday. Now I am speaking to hearts that hold the answers. I am aligning resources that were withheld until the appointed time. And this is the appointed time. I am drawing favor to you like a magnet. Where doors slammed in the past, you will now walk through gates wide open. You do not need to strive. You do not need to chase. What is yours will find you. What is destined will arrive on schedule. I am not moved by deadlines. I am the author of time, and I am redeeming time for you. You thought you were behind, but you are right on time for what I have written. The delays were not denials, they were protections. I was holding back the weight until your shoulders were strong enough to carry it. And now, you are ready. Ready to receive. Ready to manage. Ready to lead. Ready to steward wealth without losing your worship. Because I have seen your heart. You cried out, Lord, if you bless me, I won't forget you. And I believed you. Now I am testing the world through your obedience. I am proving that I can trust someone with increase who still bows at my feet. You are that someone. This wealth is not just about money. It's about authority, spiritual weight, influence that shifts atmospheres, power to release others from bondage. I am raising you as a deliverer. Your breakthrough is not just personal. It is prophetic. Others will break free because you did. You will become evidence of my faithfulness, a walking testimony, a living altar of abundance. I am preparing you for land, for property, for ownership, because the righteous must reclaim territory that darkness has ruled for too long. You will own what your family once feared they'd never touch. You will walk through doors they never dreamed of knocking on. You will rise, not for pride, but to lift others with you. I am teaching you wealth with wisdom, riches with restraint, blessing with purpose. This is not a flash of favor. This is sustained flow, provision with longevity, not a spark, a stream. Stay close to me, and I will show you where to plant, what to build, when to move, and who to trust. I will speak clearly. I will whisper secrets in your ear that only heaven could reveal, and you will know this was not by your hand, it was mine. This is a time of prophetic fulfillment, things spoken over you long ago, now coming to pass. Prayers you forgot you prayed, now being answered. Doors you never knocked on, now swinging wide open, not because of connections, not because of credentials, but because of covenant. I am honoring my covenant with you, and I am creating a new covenant through you for your family. You are becoming the turning point in your bloodline, the one they'll say changed everything, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. You are not walking alone. Heaven is backing you. Angels are moving with you. Favor is running ahead of you, and goodness and mercy, they're following you. When people ask how you did it, you will not point to hustle, you will point to me. Because when I bless, it adds no sorrow. And what I build through you, no man can tear down. You will see contracts. You will see promotions. You will see approvals where there were once denials. You will see divine reversals, because I have spoken it, and what I speak cannot return void. Even now I am stirring the hearts of kings. They are being moved to favor you, though they do not even know why, because I have commanded it. You will step into rooms prepared before you were born. You will receive what was stored up for you before you knew to ask. You will touch what others said you never would, because you believed, because you endured, because you refused to curse me in the fire. And now I say to you, the fire has refined you, the wilderness has matured you, and the blessing is here. So walk in it, boldly, joyfully, humbly, because you, my child, have been chosen to carry wealth, not just to have it, but to release it, to be a distribution center of heaven on earth, to heal with it, to build with it, to leave a legacy that screams, my God did this. And yes, I will say this just once. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because this is where I will keep speaking. And this is the place where your journey into destiny continues. Look at how far I've brought you. Even when you didn't see the way, I was guiding your steps. Even when you felt forgotten, I was arranging everything behind the scenes. The enemy tried to break you, but he underestimated who you belonged to. He saw your potential and panicked. He tried to silence your voice, tried to choke your finances, tried to delay your promise. But what I have ordained cannot be cancelled. What I have written cannot be erased. What I have assigned to you, no force of darkness can stop. You were not abandoned. You were preserved. You were not rejected. You were protected. And now, the protection becomes promotion. The preservation becomes elevation. You will rise from the very place they thought you would fall. You will be celebrated in the same rooms where you were once overlooked. Because I, the Lord your God, am faithful to perform what I promised. This is the season where I restore what was stolen. I restore time, I restore favor, I restore joy, and yes, I restore finances. There is a breaking happening in the heavens, a release of provision stored up for the righteous. You're not just entering a season, you're stepping into a divine cycle where favor follows faith, where obedience unlocks overflow, where purpose and provision meet. You will no longer toil for crumbs. You will no longer live under ceilings others placed over you. I am breaking the limits. I am expanding your capacity. What I'm giving you, you'll need room to contain. Get ready to manage more. Get ready to lead more. Get ready to handle wealth without fear, because I am not blessing you to burden you. I am blessing you to establish my covenant. I trust you. That's why I chose you. You didn't beg for this calling. You didn't ask to carry legacy. But I saw you. I saw your heart in secret. I saw your sacrifice when no one else noticed. I saw your tears when you gave, not knowing how I'd provide tomorrow. And now I say, I am the God who remembers, and I am releasing what has been delayed. You will no longer wait on what is already yours. Because I am removing the barriers, spiritual and natural. Every demonic delay is breaking now. Every generational curse is crumbling. Every word curse spoken over your finances, reversed by my authority. I am making all things new. You will see money flow to you, not by striving, but by alignment. Because your heart is aligned, your hands are now ready to receive. This wealth will not destroy you. It will not corrupt you. It will not control you, because you have chosen me first, and those who seek first my kingdom. All these things will be added unto them. Watch how I do it. Watch how fast I move. Watch how what used to be hard becomes effortless. You will step into places that don't make sense to others. You will speak in rooms your resume couldn't reach. Because I have qualified you by grace, I will place you before decision makers. Not for applause, but for assignment, to shift culture, to rebuild broken systems, to restore what was lost in your bloodline. This is legacy wealth. This is purpose-funded prosperity. This is what it looks like when heaven partners with earth. You will no longer question if you're worthy. I made you worthy. You will no longer doubt your voice. I gave you authority. Speak what I give you. Move when I prompt you. Give when I lead you. And I will cause rivers to spring up where deserts once ruled. The famine is over. The drought is breaking, and the overflow begins. But listen, you must guard your circle. Not everyone can handle the increase. Some will be drawn to the light, but not all come to help you build. Discern who is sent. Ask me who to keep close. I will show you, because what I'm building through you must be protected. And you will not fight alone. I have assigned angels to your camp, warriors who will shield what I place in your hands. You will not miscarry this promise. You will not be robbed in the birthing. You will carry it to completion. And as you move in obedience, doors will open without you knocking. Provision will come without you begging. Divine partnerships will appear without you striving. I am the God who multiplies. And what you place in my hands, I breathe on. Place your plans in my hands. Place your business in my hands. Place your dreams in my hands. And watch me expand them beyond what you imagined. You've sown in faith. Now reap in joy. You've waited with tears. Now rise with laughter, because my promises do not lie. You will look back on this moment and say, "This is where everything changed." And I will remind you, this was always my plan. You were always chosen. You were always the one I set apart for such a time as this, to carry wealth, to carry legacy, to carry my glory in a way the world cannot explain. I'm not just pouring out financial blessing. I'm reestablishing identity. You are not poor. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are royalty. You are mine. And I am raising you to walk like it. The world labeled you one way, but I call you blessed. I call you trusted. I call you chosen. Chosen not just to prosper, but to restore dignity to your family line. There was a curse, yes, but now there is a shift, because I have found one I can trust. You. You will handle what others dropped. You will carry what others wasted. You will redeem what others misused. Through you, I am healing the bloodline. Through you, I am building a bridge to the future, a bridge of provision, a bridge of honor, a bridge of restoration. You may not have had the example, but you will become the example. I'm not calling you to repeat what they did. I'm calling you to break it, to rise above it, to establish something new. Where there was lack, I will plant abundance. Where there was shame, I will crown honor. Where there was confusion, I will breathe clarity, and it will come quickly now. Do not be surprised when the yes comes fast. Do not be alarmed when opportunities chase you. This is not a coincidence, it's fulfillment. I have watched your quiet obedience. I have seen the seeds you planted in tears, and now I am commanding harvest. You will not need to hustle like the world. You will move in rhythm with my spirit, and that rhythm, it leads to favor, it leads to peace, it leads to prosperity with purpose. You are not stepping into just another season. You are stepping into divine arrangement. Heaven's calendar is not late. It is exact. And now you are on heaven's time, on heaven's path, with heaven's protection. Do not look at your bank account and speak lack. Speak promise. Speak destiny. Speak what I say, not what you see. Because what you speak now, you will see soon. I am teaching you the language of increase, the posture of kingship, the humility of stewardship. This wealth, it is not just financial. It is generational. It is spiritual. It is strategic. And I will give you the wisdom to manage it. You will not lose what I give. You will not waste what I pour. You will not fear the responsibility, because my hand will guide you, and my spirit will whisper instructions. You will know where to invest. You will know when to wait. You will know who to partner with and who to walk away from. I am not just blessing your today. I'm building your tomorrow. Your children's children will benefit from the decisions you make now, the discipline you walk in now, the honor you live by now, and what others had to fight for, they will walk into freely because of your obedience. That's why the warfare was so intense. That's why the attacks came heavy, because you were born to shift the entire lineage, and the enemy knew if you ever discovered who you really are, he could never stop the flow. Now you know. Now you see. You are a carrier of covenant, a steward of spiritual wealth, a distributor of divine resources. This is not about fame. This is not about ego. This is about building what reflects heaven on earth. You will build the center, the safe house, the ministry, the business, the vision that feeds nations. I will bring people to you, not just customers, divine connections, not just followers, kingdom partners, not just helpers, destiny helpers. They're already being drawn to the light I've placed in you, and they will come not because of your charm, but because of my glory resting on you. You are about to live what you used to only speak. You are about to hold what you used to only pray for. You are about to walk in what used to only be prophecy. Because I'm not a man that I should lie, and I am not late. I'm right on time. And now, so are you. Stay in alignment, stay humble, stay close. The oil is flowing now. The river is moving now. The season of scraping by is over. This is surplus. This is divine overflow. This is supernatural management. You will give freely and never lack again. You will bless others and never fear running out. Because you have entered my system, heaven's economy. And in my system, there is no shortage. What I give, no man can shut down. What I bless, no hand can block. What I favor, no curse can reverse. You are covered. You are called. You are trusted. And you are being raised to carry wealth with wisdom, power with humility, glory with grace. There is a reason I hid you in plain sight, a reason why they overlooked you, a reason why the doors didn't open when you knocked, because I was preparing the right door, not one you'd have to force, but one only I could open. This wealth isn't just about money, it's about unlocking inheritance, it's about repairing the breach in your family line. What was stolen before your birth, I am restoring through your obedience. You are the repairer of walls. You are the restorer of paths. You are the one I anointed to break the silence, to end the drought. They said wealth would never reach your name, but I am rewriting the story. I am the author. I am the finisher, and this chapter is called Redemption. I am placing keys in your hand, keys of access, keys of wisdom, keys of influence. You will not just own land, you will possess spiritual territory. Your prayers have shifted the atmosphere. Your praise has unlocked realms others were afraid to enter. And now I say, what was blocked is open. What was withheld is released. What was delayed is delivered. You are not behind, you're being launched. Even when you felt like you were losing, I was actually positioning you for the right win. Now I ask you, can you trust me with the increase? Can you trust me when I give more than you asked for? Can you steward not just the blessing, but the responsibility that comes with it? Because this is not just for you. This is for the children who will never know lack. This is for the widows you will feed, the students you will sponsor, the cities you will transform. This is kingdom finance. This is heaven's agenda. And you are the vessel. You don't need 1 million followers. You need my favor. You don't need everyone to agree. You need my instruction. And I will guide you, step by step, door by door, transaction by transaction. Because when I say wealth, I don't mean what the world defines. I mean abundance with peace, provision with power, increase with divine intelligence. I am giving you the ability to create wealth, not just receive it, not just stumble into it, but build it, establish it, multiply it. And you won't do it in fear. You'll do it with boldness. The same boldness that rose in David when he faced Goliath. The same boldness that burned in Moses when he stood before Pharaoh. That boldness is rising in you now. You were not called to be timid in this world. You were called to take territory, to walk into places that feel too big and declare, "This belongs to the kingdom." Yes, there will be critics. Yes, there will be those who don't understand, but I didn't call you to be understood. I called you to be obedient. And as you obey, I will surround you with the right counsel. I will bring divine accountants, legal advisors, mentors, spiritual leaders, all aligned for your assignment. Because what you're carrying now is no longer small. It's no longer personal. It's generational. This wealth is not about status. It's about structure. I am giving you the blueprint, and every piece will fall into place. Every dollar you earn, every partnership I ordain, every decision you make will carry eternal impact. You won't even realize how many lives you're changing because you'll be too focused on my voice. That's why I'm telling you now, do not chase applause. Do not seek approval. Seek me, and I will cause everything else to chase you. Opportunities will find you. Solutions will rise in you. Doors will open before you even knock, because you are marked to multiply, marked to manage, marked to move mountains. And even when you're unsure, my spirit will whisper, this is the way. Walk in it. And when others panic, you will move in peace, because your economy is not of this world. Your source is not your job. Your source is not a paycheck. I am your source, and I do not run dry. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I created the gold, the silver, the systems, and now I say, the systems will favor you. The gates will swing open for you. The banks will bless you. The networks will need you, because you have been chosen. You have been trusted. You have been tested. And now you are being crowned, not with man's crown, but with heaven's authority, to rule well, to lead wisely, to give generously, to live fully. This is what you were born for. This is why the warfare was so heavy. This is why the pressure felt unbearable, because diamonds are formed under pressure, and oil only flows from crushed olives. But now, you're ready. You've been prepared. You've been proven, and I am lifting you to a place no one can take you from. I have not just called you to rise. I have prepared the path beneath your feet. Every place your foot will tread, I have already gone before you. Before the meeting, I'm there. Before the decision, I'm speaking. Before the contract, I'm sealing it in your favor. Do not fear the unfamiliar. It only feels foreign because you've never seen this level of glory before. But I have. I designed it. You are stepping into tailor-made territory, fitted for your hands, measured for your spirit, aligned with your destiny. And though you've been stretched, though you've been hidden, you've also been strengthened. Because this wealth will not break you. It will build you. I am not giving you riches to destroy you. I am giving you legacy to sustain you. I don't give gifts without giving grace. And I don't release responsibility without giving revelation. I'm speaking to your spirit now. You are not who you used to be. You are not the struggling version of yourself anymore. You are awakening. You are remembering. You are becoming. What your bloodline lost, I am replacing. What your parents couldn't carry, I'm placing in your hands, not as a burden, but as a blessing. You will not collapse under this weight. You were made for it. You were born for it. You were chosen for it. The generational curse stops here. The financial instability ends with you. You will write checks that break chains. You will fund missions that change lives. You will open doors for strangers and unlock healing in families, because wealth in your hands will look like freedom. This is not about greed. This is about grace. I am gracing you to carry what others squandered, to build what others tore down, to sow where others only consumed. I will show you how to create systems. I will show you how to scale what I've given you, not through stress, but through strategy. My wisdom will pour into your mind like rivers. My counsel will sharpen your instincts. My anointing will multiply your time. Watch how I make the impossible routine. Watch how I make favor your new normal. You'll wake up and see my fingerprints on every detail. You'll move forward and see that doors swing before you touch them. Because when I favor a vessel, nothing can stop the flow. Your accounts won't just grow. Your impact will expand. Your reach will stretch. Your name will carry weight. Not because of popularity, but because of purpose. The world will call it success, but you'll know it's obedience. Every dollar I pour into your hands is marked. Marked for heaven's agenda. Marked for the kingdom's cause. Marked for your children's freedom. And yes, you'll enjoy the fruit. You'll travel. You'll own homes. You'll live in comfort. But the joy won't be in the things. The joy will be in the freedom to give, the freedom to build, the freedom to never say no again because of lack. I am removing the financial fear from your bones, that panic response when bills come, gone. That dread when a need arises, broken. That lie that said you'll always be scraping, erased. Because I am the God of more than enough. I am the provider who never runs out. And when I raise up a Joseph, I give them storehouses. When I raise a Solomon, I give them wisdom and wealth. When I send a Nehemiah, I give them favor with kings. Now I am sending you into the marketplace, into the community, into the places religion never dared to go, and you'll go, not empty-handed, but equipped. I've given you insight the world didn't teach you. I've placed discernment in your belly. You can feel what's real. You can sense what's coming. You hear my whisper even in the chaos. That's not by accident. That's the proof of your calling. So go boldly now. This is the release. This is the moment where delay ends and destiny unfolds. The veil has been lifted. The warfare has been answered. The curse has been reversed. Now, walk, building right. The time you've waited for is not coming. It's here. And I will not let you fail. Even if you stumble, I will uphold you. Even if you're unsure, I will guide you. Even if others walk away, I will surround you. Because this is my doing, and what I begin, no force in hell can stop. You are chosen, you are appointed, you are trusted, and you are ready. You are not late, you are not behind. You are right on time, my time. And my timing is perfect. I waited until the roots were deep. I waited until your character caught up with your calling. I waited until the distractions fell off, until your hunger turned to surrender. Because I will never build your success on shallow soil. This is not the counterfeit rise the world offers, where fame comes fast and fades faster. This is not a house built on sand. What I am doing in you now is built on rock, unshakable, unmovable, eternal. And I want you to hear this clearly. No one can steal what I've given you. No devil, no delay, no betrayal, no system. What I place in your hands, no man can cancel. You will rise without compromise. You will prosper without losing your soul. You will be visible without being corrupted. Because you've proven yourself faithful in the hidden place. When no one saw you, I watched. When you gave without being thanked, I took note. When you stayed pure while others played dirty, I smiled. And now I reward you, not just with provision, but with position. You will sit at tables prepared by my hand. You will speak and kings will listen. You will walk into rooms and carry authority that can't be bought. Because what's on you is divine. It's from me. And I don't bless lightly. I don't anoint casually. I don't release destiny without purpose. You've been asking, why me? And I answer, because you said yes. Because you didn't quit. Because you stayed when it was lonely. Because you praised when it didn't make sense. I choose those who are loyal when it's hard. And you stayed. So now, I will cause the years the locusts ate to be repaid. Not just double, sevenfold, not just enough, overflow. You will not only be blessed, you will become a blessing. People will look at you and say, how did it happen so fast? But you'll know it didn't come fast. It came faithfully. This is the reward of faith, the fruit of obedience. I am lifting you up without the schemes, without manipulation, without striving, because I'm teaching you that my way still works. I don't need you to hustle. I need you to hear. I don't need your performance. I want your posture. And your posture is changing everything. The humility in your heart is attracting heaven's abundance. The purity of your motives is drawing divine investors. The worship in your spirit is opening ancient gates. This is not about striving. This is about alignment. You aligned when it hurt. You aligned when it cost you. And now I align the heavens to favor you. Do not fear the new level. Yes, it's unfamiliar. Yes, it's greater responsibility. But I am not sending you alone. My angels are going before you. My spirit is living within you. My wisdom is overshadowing you. You will walk with confidence, not arrogance. You will build with excellence, not ego. You will give with joy, not guilt, because your hands are clean and your heart is pure. I am raising up clean hands to carry heavy blessings, pure hearts to steward powerful influence. And you are one of them. You will not sell your soul to succeed. You will not sacrifice peace to pursue profit. You will not lose yourself to find validation, because I have already validated you. Heaven knows your name. Angels recognize your voice. Hell trembles when you rise in the morning. You don't need to announce what I'm doing. I will make it known. Your fruit will speak louder than your words. Your transformation will silence every lie. And even those who doubted you, who dismissed you, who gossiped about you, they will have to admit God's hand is on you. Because this next season isn't about proving them wrong. It's about proving me faithful. So don't look back. Don't try to explain yourself. Don't try to win their approval. Just keep moving. The river is flowing now. The gates are open. The harvest is ripe. And I will teach you how to gather it, how to manage it, how to protect it, how to multiply it. You will not waste what I give you. You will not lose what I've entrusted, because you've been through too much to fumble now. This is the era of divine momentum. Every step you take in obedience will trigger a chain of miracles. Every yes will unlock doors for generations. And even when you feel unsure, just remember, you're not walking alone. I walk with you. I whisper to you. I war for you. I provide for you. I shield you. You are my chosen one. Not perfect, but purified. Not flawless, but faithful. And that's who I trust. That's who I bless. That's who I raise. You are being chosen to carry wealth, not for applause, but for assignment. You are not rich in the eyes of men. You are rich in the Spirit, and that richness will overflow into every part of your life. So building, give, pray, lead, release, break through. The time of limitation is over. The day of small things has ended. I am enlarging your territory, and I will finish what I started in you, because I do not lie. I do not forget. I do not fail. And you were born for this. Let them talk. Let them wonder how it happened. Let them question why it was you. They don't know the nights you cried. They didn't see the prayers you whispered when no one else believed. They don't know the battles you fought in silence. But I do, and I do not forget the faithful. I do not overlook the obedient. I do not ignore the heart that trusts me when everything looks barren. You thought I was quiet, but I was calculating. You thought I was delaying, but I was preparing. I wasn't punishing you. I was protecting what I was building in you. Because if I released it too early, you would have mistaken it for your own strength. You would have handed your destiny to people who didn't honor it. You would have built a kingdom on the applause of men, not the foundation of heaven. But now you are ready to rise without pride, to lead without losing yourself, to overflow without being overcome. My child, hear me. Wealth is not just money. It is wisdom. It is peace. It is clarity. It is power that cannot be shaken when the world crumbles. And I'm giving it to you. Not in part, but in full. I'm giving you revelation that opens doors before you knock. I'm giving you favor that makes no sense to natural minds. I'm giving you timing that aligns with destiny moments. You will walk into rooms others only dreamed of. You will sit with leaders and speak with grace and weight. You will move in places where no one from your family ever stepped foot, not because you're better, but because you said yes when others said no. You bowed when others ran. You stayed faithful when others walked away. And now, I am restoring what was lost through generations. The missed opportunities, I'm bringing them back to your bloodline. The wealth that was stolen, I'm commanding it to return. The dreams that were buried, I'm resurrecting them in you. You are the breaker, the bridge, the builder. You're not just changing your life, you're altering the direction of an entire legacy. Your children will know peace because of your sacrifice. Your grandchildren will inherit wisdom, not just wealth. Your name will be associated with honor, not struggle. And no, it won't always be easy, but it will always be anointed, because my hand is not just on your provision, it's on your process, your mindset, your relationships, your decisions, and I'm fine-tuning every detail. I'm sending mentors, I'm exposing frauds, I'm cutting cords that no longer serve your future. You may feel the loneliness again, don't fear it. I prune before I promote. I refine before I reveal, and what's coming can't be carried with dead weight. This next dimension requires focus, discipline, a soul anchored in me, because I'm not just giving you wealth, I'm giving you governance. You will lead, you will own, you will manage, you will multiply, and I will teach you how to navigate it all, not through pride, but through presence. Every strategy will come from my spirit. Every move will be rooted in my wisdom. Every expansion will be grounded in my timing. I'm teaching you to build altars before you build empires, to listen before you launch, to rest before you reach. Because rest is not idleness, it is intimacy. And in that place, I will speak the secrets of nations. There are assignments waiting for your obedience. There are souls tied to your voice. There are destinies that will awaken because you rose. This is not just about you. This is about the many I will reach through you. So don't shrink back. Don't apologize for the oil. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. You were made for this. I placed it in your bones before you were born. I whispered it to your soul before your first breath. You are chosen, you are marked, you are trusted, and yes, you'll be tested. But every test is proof of what I've placed in you. You won't need to chase opportunities. They'll come to you. You won't need to force doors open. They will swing wide at the sound of your name. Not because of you, but because of me in you. I will make you a spectacle of glory, not for attention, but for alignment. People will see your rise and remember my name. They'll see your success and feel my presence. They'll hear your story and receive my invitation, because your life is the altar, your story is the sermon, your obedience is the offering, and I will honor it all. There is no shortage in me. No delay I cannot override. No enemy I cannot silence. And right now, I silence the fear. I break the anxiety. I rebuke the whisper that says, "You're not enough." You are more than enough, because I am in you. Walk tall, move forward, dream again. Speak with boldness, because the mantle is not future, it is now. You are stepping into what I spoke long ago. This is the manifestation of my promise. This is the beginning of your Joseph moment. From the pit to the palace, from overlooked to overflows, from the last to lifted, and every moment from here will carry weight, heavenly weight, generational impact, eternal consequence. So move in reverence, but move. Step forward with humility, but step, because the hour is here, and I will not let what I've poured into you go to waste. You are the one I chose, not by mistake, not by chance, by divine design. I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. I did not invest all of heaven's resources into you for you to fail. I did not allow the fires to burn you. I let them forge you. And now you carry something rare, something weighty, something sacred. The anointing on your life was not cheap. It cost you everything. But what you gained in return is priceless. You carry revelation that others can't explain. You carry discernment beyond your years. You carry peace that doesn't make sense to the world. That's why they don't understand you. That's why they try to box you in. That's why you've had to walk alone. Because what I placed inside of you could not survive in crowds. It had to be cultivated in the secret place. But now, it's ready. You are ready. The gates are open. The seals are broken. The scroll has been unrolled. And you are stepping into the chapter I wrote long before the foundations of the world. A chapter where your voice breaks generational curses, where your wealth funds kingdom assignments, where your story gives others permission to rise. Because this isn't just about what you get, it's about what you release. You are not just carrying wealth, you are carrying answers. You are carrying strategy. You are carrying deliverance. And this is why I've hidden you for so long. I had to protect what I was planting, because premature exposure can kill even the strongest seeds. But now, you are rooted, and I can trust you to rise. You won't trade your birthright for popularity. You won't bend under the pressure of culture. You won't dilute the truth to stay accepted, because your acceptance came from me. You are my beloved, my messenger, my builder, my vessel. You've carried burdens long enough. Now you will carry blessing. You've known struggle deeply. Now you will know supernatural supply. And not just for you, but for your family. The cycle ends with you. Debt ends with you. Confusion ends with you. Scarcity ends with you. What once was normal, lack, fear, trauma, will now be replaced with divine order, honor, healing, and abundance that flows from my hand. Your children will not have to recover from what you survived. They will start where you broke through. They will inherit the ceiling you shattered, and your obedience will echo for generations. I will bless the work of your hands. I will stretch the reach of your voice. I will establish your name, not for fame, but for impact. You won't need to prove anything. The fruit will speak for itself. And yes, there will still be battles. But now you fight from victory, not for it. Because the enemy already knows. He lost the moment you believed me. He hoped you'd give up. He whispered lies through people in pain. He tried to wear you down with delay, but you endured. And now, you are dangerous to darkness. Every step you take in alignment shakes kingdoms. Every seed you sow multiplies in spiritual dimensions. Every prayer you whisper calls angels into motion. This is the power I've placed in you. Not borrowed, not temporary, permanent. You carry the mantle of a finisher, a rebuilder, a restorer of what was lost, and my favor surrounds you like armor. Wherever you go, favor will find you. In boardrooms, in back rooms, in places you once only imagined. What once intimidated you will now honor you. What once resisted you will now make room for you. Because the time of proving is over, the time of moving has begun. So build what I tell you to build. Launch what I tell you to launch. Give when I tell you to give. Speak when I tell you to speak. You are walking with authority now, not the authority of men, but the authority of heaven. And as you go, miracles will follow. Provision will follow. Unexplainable favor will follow. Because where I send you, I provide. Where I call you, I cover. Where I place you, I keep you. Do not look back. The wilderness taught you, but the promised land is calling you forward. And it is not a land of just enough. It is a land of overflow. Houses you didn't build, wells you didn't dig, vineyards you didn't plant. All of it, waiting for your yes, waiting for your arrival. So go. Go with confidence. Go with fire. Go with reverence. And as you go, remember this. You were chosen. You were set apart. You were refined by fire to carry what others could not. And you carry it well. This mantle of wealth, it is not weight, it is worship. It is not pressure, it is purpose. You are the one your family has been waiting for. You are the answer to prayers spoken long before you were born. You are the beginning of something holy, something generational, something eternal. So do not shrink, do not stall, do not second guess my voice. The heavens are backing you. My word is sustaining you. And I, the Lord your God, I go before you. Now rise, take your place, and carry what I've entrusted to you. The era of divine wealth has begun, and it begins with you. And my child, if this word has spoken to your spirit, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, for this is the place I will continue to speak, reveal, and guide you into all that is ahead. Stay watchful, stay aligned, and know this above all. I am always with you, my child.